OG, bro.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, ladies and gentlemen. This is I Like It Raw, your Monday Night Raw review show, coming off of this year's first ever two-night SummerSlam here in the New Jersey, New York tri-state area with Connecticut involved as well. Well, kind of. They call it the tri-state area, but Matt, you know better. But neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just introduce myself. I am the pundit of the people, man with a plan, Big Ray, here to stay to bury Joey Swole today. No, I'm kidding. We'll discuss that soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Big Ray Hernandez, and I am joined by my co-host, my brother from down under, Jimmy T from the PWC. Jimmy, what's going on? How you doing? And who's this with us?
Well, besides myself, thank you once again. MS to the G is in the house, joining us right here on I Like It Raw.
Oh.
Matt, what's going on? How's things? And welcome back.
Things are going great, yeah? Just, watching some wrestling, yeah? Every day. It's going to be great. Make Australia great again, huh?
Oh,
Yo,
please,
didn't it snow in the south of Australia?
It snows here. Believe it or not, this is going to sound funny, but Australia gets more snowfall than the Swiss Alps.
All right, would you stop?
Yeah, and
I'm not kidding.
their
It's
weather
just
is
a fact.
opposite to us. So, like, right now it's our summer, so it's their winter. And then in our winter, Ray, it's their summer.
But it doesn't snow in the city. Like, for example, I've never touched snow ever in my life. Like I've said this on numerous occasions.
Don't
so I've
fucking
never seen
lie.
it.
I know you fucking take that yellow cake to the brain. You fucking
Never,
liar.
man. I wish I did at this point, but it doesn't snow in the cities, man. Never.
All right. Listen.
But up in the mountains, yeah.
Let's calm down.
So you've seen the snow fall and you've just never gone and touched it?
No, I haven't even seen the snow falling. I want to go. I should go. Like,
Just
You
go.
should go. You've been living there your whole life. Maybe go
that's
see
true.
some snow. Yeah.
It's a place called Mount Bulla over here, where that's
Mount
where
Blow?
it snows. Mount Bulla, BULLA.
okay.
All right, so listen, we got a lot to talk about.
Oh,
A lot. To
You
talk
telling
about.
me?
A lot of rumors. A lot of rumors of the day. A lot of news. We have Monday Night Raw to talk about. We're coming off of SummerSlam, guys. Jimmy asked me off air if I like SummerSlam. I'm like, yeah, I fucking like SummerSlam. Why wouldn't I? I'm a wrestling fan. I like wrestling.
You didn't respond to me, did you?
I did.
I didn't see it. I actually didn't see it.
That's fine. But neither here nor there. Listen, man, we have a lot going on. But Jimmy, off air also, you were telling a story, and maybe you wanted to share it here live online with us here. But before I do that, I just want to say hi to everybody in the chat really quickly. You got Michael Vasquez, Cold Blooded, Frank's Picklebarrel Ass. Who else is joining us right now? Frank's Picklebarrel Ass is talking a lot. Dan Heffron. We have Richard Bronson Vickery has been texting me all morning, dick pics, and then we have Green Dildo pics. And then we have This Ain't Texas. He's here. The artist has finally returned, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, the ruler of the world, the master and ruler of the world, Zane Vicious, is with us. And, of course, we'll get some more as we jump in. But, again, if anybody's tuning in for the first time, if anybody's too shy to join into the chat, we bullshit a little bit. We're going to talk some news, some rumors and stuff. We're going to a couple of personal stories. We're going to expose Joey Swole for who he is. And then, no, I'm kidding. I bet you he's a good guy, but I'll break it down in a minute.
He's a bitch.
And then, don't say that. That's not nice. You don't know him personally. You don't know him personally, like he didn't know Hulk Hogan personally.
No, look. I
Like
just
he
don't
didn't
like
know
what he
Hulk
did,
Hogan
that's all.
personally. Like
I
he
don't
didn't know
like
Hulk
it.
Hogan personally, brother.
No, I don't.
I just want to point out that
go ahead.
that video you did last week on Hulk Hogan on Instagram,
yeah.
Big Ray. Chef's
Oh, yeah?
kiss.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That
it was
got
really
me
good.
too,
Like
man.
as I was telling Jimmy T the night, I guess because we did the Smack Attack the day after Hulk Hogan passed away, I was like, I really didn't grow up as a Hulkamaniac, so it doesn't really resonate with me as hard.
Right.
But after I watched your video, I kind of got a better sense of why and understanding it resonated so hard for so many people like yourself. So I really appreciated the video, Ray.
I appreciate
Yeah,
you
man.
for saying that. I mean, what I feel is like a lot of kids in the 80s, it was a different time and place. Having dinner with your parents was still a thing, even if your parent wasn't the best person in the world, we all had our connections, and Hulk Hogan was an escape for a lot of people. You know, when it came to life in general, and you know, some kids that I even knew loved Hogan because they hated their father. If that made any sense, I didn't even break that down. I wanted to keep it short, but
And it was also a different
was a-
era. You know, if we think about
Yeah.
it to what it is now, it's not like where you can just pick up your phone and distract yourself with something else. You know,
Right.
Back
Of course.
then you had limited amounts of activities that you could distract your mind with. And so Hulk Hogan being such a vital part of your childhood and then even into your adulthood, it definitely gave me some more insight into the fanaticism of Hulk Hogan.
well, I can also like, I'm like, man, this must be what Aiden's feeling like right now, watching John Cena finish off, because that was his guy, that was his Hulk
Right.
Hogan, legit. Because John Cena came to WWE. Aiden was born in 2008.
Wow.
So John Cena started his run in WWE in 2004. So when
Right.
Aiden started understanding what wrestling was, John Cena was like
The guy.
already like the guy. So yeah, man. So, you know, big shout out. But Jimmy, you were talking about, speaking of Hulk Hogan, you were talking about something off the air, Bubba the Love Sponge. Break it down. What's going on?
Yeah, well, bear with me because there's all sorts of shit. But you know, all the guys, guys, what happened with Bubba and of course Hulk Hogan and whatnot, and the leaked tapes and the leaked footage and all that crap. Everyone assumed, and I don't know if you guys think the same thing, but everyone assumed that it was Bubba the Love Sponge that actually leaked all that shit. Well, it's 100% confirmed now that it actually wasn't him, because Brooke Hogan actually called up. I was just listening to the show. D had it on. And Brooke Hogan called up. Now, they haven't seen each other since 2011, dude. They haven't spoken. They haven't seen each other. And she came out and vindicated him. It was a great show, man. You guys got to check it out.
Vindicated Bubba.
Vindicated Bubba and came out and said Hogan knew that it wasn't him. She knew it wasn't him. Also, on top of that, there's a lot of weird stuff going on with his current wife, man, which is even more
Right.
weird with what's going on with us. I don't know if you guys know this, but they're Scientologists. I'm talking about Sky, his current wife or ex-wife, whatever, and the parents. And there's a lot of shady things going on, man.
Wait. Hogan married a Scientologist?
Well, not technically a Scientologist, but yeah, they're part of the Scientology, the church, right?
She was
But
into
the thing is
Scientology, and then she switched it up into
To
Christianity.
Christianity, but that's a load of shit. That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
She
That
was
was
probably
all just-
working the marks, brother.
Yeah, exactly, man. And Frank,
Wow.
yeah, she converted, but she didn't convert. Believe me.
Well, that we know. Again, I'm not
Right.
going to judge her. We don't know her for sure. But.
I'm going to
No,
judge her
but
if she's a
this-
Scientologist, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew someone was going to say that. I don't think there's such a thing as a Scientologist, but heck, it sounds good.
Somebody
But
who's
anyway,
into Scientology. You get what I'm saying.
I know that. But yeah, the point is a lot of shady stuff. Brooke, doesn't want nothing to do with this. Unfortunately, it is Hogan's funeral today, or memorial, whatever you want to call it. A lot of wrestlers are in town to say their goodbyes. But there's a lot of shady stuff going on, man. And I think this is going to get really, really ugly come in the future, because Hogan didn't want to have anything to do with Brooke. She wanted him to walk her down the aisle when she got married. He actually refused for whatever reason. She also claims that, you know how they said that he came out, apparently he had leukemia, which is odd.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she claims that's BS, because she always looked at his blood work and never saw anything about leukemia, so she doesn't understand where that's come from.
But how is she going to know if she hasn't spoken to him in how long? How many years?
Well, how many years has the press been saying? Have you noticed they've been saying that they haven't spoken to each other for 8 years and whatnot, something like that?
Well,
It's
have
been
they?
only 2.
Okay, but still, in 2 years you can get leukemia, and her not know about it. I'm just
That's
trying to play
true.
devil's advocate.
That's true. No, you're right. You're 100% right. But she just feels even then it's a bit weird, because he was still, doing his thing. He was still going around doing his thing. But not just that, but kidney dialysis too.
Yeah, but he has the power of Hulkamania, brother.
Power of
He was
Hulkamania, brother.
immortal, man. He is immortal in
He
my
was
eyes.
hulking up the entire time.
Hulking up the entire time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. And J12,
No,
I
I
see
just
what you're
think
saying.
I think he probably just had, effects of the surgery, whatever you want to call it. Like, he had some recovery issues, and I think that's probably ultimately what took him away, unfortunately. Now, I'm not saying the doctors did anything wrong. Probably a successful surgery. But
Well, apparently in Clearwater, Florida, the Scientology rules
Yeah.
Clearwater, man. They apparently own everything around there. None of
Don't go to
Hogan's family
Clearwater.
was there when he passed away. It was only her family, including her parents, for whatever reason. There's just a lot of weird stuff going on. I suggest you guys go and check out the latest episode. It is riveting, man. Put it that way.
You said it was emotional. Why was it emotional to you?
Because Bubba, first of all, hadn't spoken to Brooke in, over 10 years, 12 years,
course,
man,
right.
whatever it is. And, he's, I'm pretty sure he's the godfather to Hogan's kids, as a matter of fact. And, she always loved him and he loved her. And he just started crying, bro. Like, it was pretty emotional, man. You just got to check it out, man. It's pretty nice
all right.
and fitting, put it that way. But there's a lot I can't even take in properly just yet. The show just finished, but it's must see or
hear.
must listen to, put it that way.
listen to.
You got to just check it out. It was just something else. And the only reason why she called up to the show is because she didn't have his number anymore. So, she called up like a jabroni, as she said, to the actual show to talk to him because they didn't have each other's numbers. But it was pretty nice and cool to see, man. It's something else. And J12, I saw the Piers Morgan thing with Vince Russo and Bubba, and there was nothing wrong with that. To me, there was nothing wrong with that, as a matter of fact. I thought that was pretty good. They only went for 30 minutes, too.
All right. So I guess we have some something to listen to later on, and what if Brooke is working us, brother?
No.
What if she's the
You
third
got to
woman?
check it out, man. It's people were saying it's AI at first. I'm like, for fuck's sake, no, it's not. You can tell the difference. First of all,
For now.
you can, man. Just like with Cody walking out to Dusty's AI voice at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
That was horrendous.
that's crazy.
I don't like that, man. Would you do that? I wouldn't do that, man. To me, it just seems a bit off.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. We're heading into the weird, wacky world of AI where it's just going to become the norm.
Yeah, Project Bluebeam's right around the corner, so you know the deal. They're already getting us ready for that.
Yeah. And also, I want to say
spaceships,
Dax from FTR, eat a dick.
Oh, that's not nice.
Hey,
I
whoa.
just said it.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
not nice. Now, when he was saying that he was unblocking, was he unblocked you or he unblocked Jimmy?
No.
Corderas?
So get this.
Jimmy
right?
Corderas.
Jimmy Corderas, I'm sure everyone knows.
Jimmy
especially old
Corderas,
school
did you
fans.
see Jimmy Corderas doubled back down?
I love it, bro. I told him to, too. I told him to. I go, Jimmy, stand by what you said. Fuck that. Fuck them. I go, stand by what you said. What does he do? He posts it and he said that in those words. Fuck it. You want it? Here it is, right? And he did, and I was so happy for him that he did that, man.
And it
Because
went
unlike
even more
someone else-
viral the second time, like as far as
Yeah.
like the reach. Yeah.
Because unlike someone else who deleted their fucking post after unblocking someone just to say what they want to say, yeah, again, eat a dick, Dax.
Well, this is a perfect segue into what I was going to talk about real quick. So this kid, Joey Swole,
Brother.
he's a fitness influencer. If you don't know who he is Joey Swole. His real name is SWOLL or whatever.
Is
You
that
get it?
really his
Swole.
name?
I guess so.
Yeah.
He's swole.
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
thought it was his gimmick because he's a tank, right?
Well, he's a tank. Yeah, this 5'6" influencer. He goes on and he tells people. And look, you know what? Let me stop. Let me stop playing the character. Let me be real, Ray. Here, I actually like the kid, and I call him kid because he's such a young guy. So I like the young man. I think his efforts are genuine, or may have been genuine at first, where he wanted to improve gym culture and he found a niche in that. And people, he has a good look, he's a good looking guy, all this other stuff working
Right.
for him, right? So recently, if you guys don't remember, he had posted an old video. He had retweeted. This wasn't a new post. He had retweeted an old video of him with a Hulk Hogan costume working out when Hulk Hogan passed away. Then he went on to tweet, dive, and repeat. And then, what was it? Tweet, delete, dive, repeat, that
Yeah.
gimmick. And what he did was he took down the tweet and then he put up an apology, apologizing to, all the keyboard warriors, all the punks out there, all the blue-haired idiots that really don't give a shit about Joey Swole. They have never supported. I've supported the kid since I found him years ago. I've always liked his stuff. I've always put over his stuff. And I like Joey Swole. Now, with that being said, this guy apologizes. Oh, I didn't know Hulk Hogan did all these terrible things. Well, what all these terrible things? He did that one fucking thing we know about, Hulk Hogan could have done a lot worse. We don't know for sure because we don't know him personally. And he always talks about doing better, right? Do better. Don't make fun of that old man in the gym doing the squats. Do better. Don't take video in a bathroom. Do better. This is somebody who knows his content.
Right.
Now, even though I said I kind of like got at him a little bit, but respectfully on Twitter, and I said, dude, don't apologize. You don't know Hogan. He, from what I understand, he changed his life. We don't know what happened to him. Anyway, I'm going to fast forward. Joey, I continue to follow him on Twitter. And he put up a tweet the other day, right? It was a long tweet about some old man in the gym. I'm not going to read the whole damn thing. But when I go to click on it to comment on it, and I'm like, all right, I was actually going to comment. No bullshit. Hey man, good to see that you're continuing, and just no selling these fucking marks, basically, I'm in wrestling terms. The tweet was deleted. And if you go to his Twitter right now, that tweet is no longer there. So I commented on one of his previous tweets, hey, what happened to the tweet about the old man or something like that? Because I wanted to comment on it. So I go to sleep last night. And I wake up, and Joey Swole actually fucking responds to me. But not publicly. He responds to me via DM.
Okay. Oh boy.
So he says, so now you could tell he's getting sensitive about it. He says, what do you mean by taking down? This should be good. I'm going to enjoy this. Now I'm going to read this out loud. Tell me if I'm wrong here. I said, enjoy what? I'm asking a genuine question. I went to your Twitter, and it read nothing to see here, because when they delete the tweet, it says nothing to see here. When I went to reply and I showed him a picture of the tweet and stuff like that, and I said, listen, I'm not one of these kids that hide behind a keyboard. I'm not one of these punks that talks tough. I'm a straight shooter, an old school legit man. In my humble opinion, you need to learn to stop being affected by people that don't give a shit about you. Fuck them all. Do you. Stick by your guns. Never apologize unless you really did something wrong. I've been around the block a few times, bro. Don't sell the bullshit. And then I sent him the tweets, right? And I said, I don't see this up anymore, brother. So I guess we'll find out whether he replies to me again later. But you see how sensitive he got over it? Who am I? I'm a fat old Puerto Rican dude from the projects.
But it's true, right? People, man, fans, or just people in general in 2025, the worst fucking bunch these days, man. I can't stand so many people anymore, man. Everyone is just, like you said, sensitive. You can't say boo anymore without someone freaking feelings getting hurt. I'm just so over these weak idiots. Especially with all the Brock Lesnar thing and all that hoopla as well is ridiculous.
I'm
so over this shit, dude.
Let's jump into that. Let's talk about. All right, so let's jump into. You know what? Hold on. Let me get the gimmick here. Let's just hold that thought, because, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna jump right into pro wrestling news. So let's talk about that real quick. And I'm going to go to Matt first and then Jimmy. Unless, Jimmy, you're really fucking seething about
It's
it.
all right. I can wait. I am seething. Go, Matt.
But I'm going to make a statement. And Matt, you tell me if I'm wrong or right, okay?
Okay.
All right. TKO, a huge publicly traded company, worldwide company.
Got it.
They own the WWE. They own the UFC. Don't you think a company like that would cross their T's and dot their I's before bringing back a Brock Lesnar? Don't you think they may, in fact, know a little more than, let's just say, Dave Meltzer knows? Your thoughts?
Ooh, that's a hard question, Ray.
I know.
Because, there's like two different perspectives on it. One, you're right. Like, you'd have to assume big corporation like that, I think they're still publicly traded, right? Or are they not publicly traded
No,
anymore?
they are. TKO
Yeah,
is.
they are.
Okay, so they're still publicly traded, so they have shareholders to
To
answer to, exactly. So like, I'd have to assume that they know something or feel like that maybe the evidence that's against Brock Lesnar isn't going to hold up, or if that itself is not part of the major litigation that this young lady, Janelle Grant, is really after, and that's taking down Vince McMahon. So I would have to assume they'd have to believe that Brock's fine, but the wrestling business is a carny business as well. So, I mean, they could have just done it. I mean, I don't know. Arya's his boy. They could have just been like, fuck it. Let's just run it.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Do I think there is a possibility that Brock Lesnar did do what he did? Absolutely. Absolutely. You see, my father used to tell me, boys, and Jimmy, you can jump in right after I say this,
That's
that
all right. I'm listening, man.
if you show me who you hang out with, I'll tell you who you are. And Brock Lesnar was very close to that piece of shit, Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon will always be a piece of shit to me. I know enough to know that Vince McMahon is not a good person. Now, here's a fun thing. You guys are gonna fucking hate when I say this. Even Vince McMahon can change. I'm not saying he has, but if let's say he does, let's say Vince McMahon becomes a Buddhist, he'll go to hell, but because he hasn't accepted Jesus Christ as personal Savior. But let's say he becomes a Buddhist and he says, "I'm going to change my life and become a better man." Then he's a better man. I mean, everybody has that right. But as far as I know right now, Vince McMahon is a piece of shit, and Brock Lesnar is a piece of shit. But are you going to get in his face and tell him, Jimmy?
No, I won't.
I'm not.
Go to get to his face
All right, so
and tell him that he's a piece of shit.
so you've been seething. So what's going
I'm
on?
seething. Well, first of all, I just want to point out, revamped. If that wasn't an AI voice of Dusty, Cody and you were both tripping, bro. Come on now. But anyway, also the Lesnar thing. All right. As far as I know, he did nothing wrong. Did he not?
I don't know. I wasn't
Well,
there.
as of right now, it's alleged in the court documents that
Yeah, he's not a litigant in this whole
He's
thing.
not. He's not. That's the thing, man.
Right.
I thought he was. I thought he was part of the overall lawsuit.
No.
He actually isn't. So at the
Okay.
end of the day, if he's not,
Yeah, he's
Then-
just alleged inside of another lawsuit.
and
Right.
you know why is he the bad guy? Because Vince is forcing shit onto him.
Well, I don't know. Listen, hold on. Nobody's gonna force Brock Lesnar to do anything. I think
No,
if Brock
but
Lesnar
think
did,
about it.
I think if he
approached-
did-
he-
But Jimmy, listen. I think if he did assault that young lady, Brock Lesnar's gonna do what Brock Lesnar wants to do. He could tell Vince to go fuck
Absolutely.
himself. I'm just
but
saying.
you can
All
also
right,
be a bad influence too. I'm not trying to stand up for him. I'm just saying that's the boss. You know, it's Vince McMahon. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? But
good.
that's irrelevant anyway. The point is, if he's not part of this case, I see nothing wrong with him making an appearance. He did get a loud pop, but all
that was
freaking
more of a shock factor thing, I think.
Well, it was shocking. Let's be honest. It was pretty shocking. But still, the point is, what's with this woke friggin' fan base these days, man? That's just up in arms.
Explain.
Do you guys not realize,
Yeah.
especially you AEW sickos out there, that have all sorts of shady characters that work for your company, but that's fine.
A lot of shady characters.
You know what I mean? This is what blows my mind. I don't
Like
understand.
nobody discusses that Kenny Omega basically worked alongside a pedophile.
And I'm a Kenny Mark.
A
And
registered
even I know
pedophile.
that shit. Right. A convicted
you guys know
pedo,
that out
mind
there?
you.
Chance and Race or whatever.
Yeah, that guy. All right, but no one wants to fucking say that shit. No one wants to bring that up, right?
Rams,
But that's a
Race,
fact.
whatever.
That's a total fact. You want to talk about how WWE bring in all these criminals? MVP was in jail or in prison for 15 years, man.
Yeah, but he did this.
No one cares. I
but he
know,
did
but
time.
armed robbery and kidnapping is a serious fucking thing. It doesn't bother me,
My
right?
father
It
went to
doesn't
jail
bother
for a
me.
Similar thing, and he became a pastor.
right? But I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. I've got nothing against
Testify.
MVPs, just so anyone knows. I've got nothing against, but I'm just saying, right? The double standards make me sick.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know, I
And then
agree.
you've got someone that hasn't been convicted for anything, and it's a big deal that freaking that he's made an appearance. Give me a fucking break, man. Like, you know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
technically-
he's done nothing wrong.
technically Vince hasn't been convicted of anything, and they
Right,
got rid of
that's
him.
true.
But they got rid of him.
Well, yeah, they had to.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't you think they know something more than we do?
Absolutely, they do. Otherwise, why would he be back?
What if it comes out that Brock Lesnar didn't do anything wrong?
Right.
What if it comes out that Janelle Graham was like, all right, look, I lied. I'm just saying it is possible in this day and age, right?
Well,
You think the
absolutely.
same people that shat on him, just like the same people that shat on Hogan on the day that he died, are going to say, all right, we were wrong, I'm sorry. Just like the whole Joey Swole thing? No, they're not. Because, people for some reason nowadays like to get off on tearing people down.
Yeah, it's
Am I wrong?
sad, dude. And they're all people that have no profile pics, bro. You don't even know what they look like.
What if it
And it's
comes,
those same idiots that do this shit.
what if it comes to light that like this whole text messaging scandal, Brock wasn't even the one texting it. Like he just got fed up with, like, I don't know how to talk to Vince, so he just gave the phone to Sable, and Sable's the one that's been
my
fucking
God.
with him the whole time.
That's fucking great, because it's true, Matt. We don't know like the inside information that this company Tika. Now somebody had mentioned, I think it was artist said that they're too big to fail. That's kind of accurate, but not, because they got rid of Vince. Like, if they didn't get rid of Vince, if Vince was still there, I'll be like, okay, they don't give a fuck. They're too big to fail. They're too powerful to fail. They don't give a shit. But Vince is not there, or is he there?
It feels like he kind of is there, bro, in some
Is
ways.
he
And
there?
Pritchard is the patsy. All right, if you want to get conspiratorial, Pritchard is definitely the patsy to Vince. You think Pritchard ain't going running back to Vince, telling him what's going on? I bet a house that he does, man.
Who is defending this asshole artist? Nobody's defending anybody.
We're just playing devil's advocate. We're just trying to understand
Yeah.
both sides.
See, this is the thing. They're both sides to every story. Because I'm sure, artists, you don't know the inside
None of us fucking
information.
know.
Because I don't know the inside information. Again, what if a year from now, it all comes out that it was Sable on the phone, being like, "Oh,
Or
fuck
I like
this shit."
Frank's suggestion. Brock Jr. maybe had Dad's phone.
Right? But I'm just saying, like, what if a year from now we find out that Brock legit didn't do anything, and Janelle Grant comes out with a tell-all book, and she's like, "All right, look, my lawyers made me include Brock or whatever." You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know.
I don't know who the guy who was actually going to, right? Maybe she did send text messages, but those text messages may not even be related to Brock. So he, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Look, do you want to play devil's advocate even more? And I'll get heat for saying this.
Oh no!
But if I was Janelle Grant, right?
Oh no! Be careful.
No.
All
I'm
right.
just saying, right?
ahead.
Now, if it was so bad what happened to her, which it was, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean she didn't like it for you fucking know. I don't know, right?
Jesus.
But all I'm saying is, right, why didn't she take it and make it into a criminal case then? Instead of going for the money, why not make it into a criminal friggin' thing, man?
I
mean,
Because
come on.
I get that, but when people have a lot of money, the way to hurt them is to take
Yeah,
that
fuck
money
it.
away.
My life will be much better because I'll go for them. Don't worry about putting him in jail. I want his money.
That's not a bad point there, Matt. Your thoughts?
I'm sorry, I was laughing at the chat room, but yeah, I mean, I just don't think that Vince McMahon is involved in this in any way, and I think that Brock Lesnar,
Well,
he must have done something right. I mean, he doesn't need the money, so I mean, he's doing this out of either love for wanting to be in the crowd, right, or WWE once again came pouring in with that cash, and he was like, all right, because they feel like they needed a huge pop at the end of SummerSlam.
Well, a huge pop it was. And it's funny because I've seen the reactions. You know how they do the reactions, the streamer reactions?
Yeah.
And all those people that talk shit about Brock Lesnar and Vince McMahon were the same people. Oh my God, the Beast Incarnate is back. You two-faced bastards. You motherfuckers. How dare you? How dare you be happy that Brock Lesnar is back? Come on.
I'm just sick of this shit, man.
Listen.
I'm so over
According
it,
to
man.
PW, according to PW Insider, it notes that Brock Lesnar was flown into New Jersey under the cover of darkness last 2 nights ago, whatever the hell it was. WWE hit him all day, and they didn't even tell the company's writers about Brock Lesnar's return plan in SummerSlam. So, from what I understand, none of the Cole didn't know. What's his name? Who's the other guy? Corey Graves had no fucking idea. The referee didn't know. Only a few people knew. Very, very small, amount of people. Matt, you seem
Yeah.
Of course they do. Whatever the case, man, it's just.
I mean, this is all because of Justina, right? I mean, RVV's pointing out in the
That's
chat
the
room
talk.
too.
No one. I mean, that's what Triple H said. But even Triple H, I don't know what to believe with him anymore. You know what I mean?
I don't want to talk about that whole Unreal thing, but I was watching.
Unreal.
But I said, fuck it, I'll watch it and I'll see what it is. And the way I'm watching it, I'm like, I already knew this. I knew that. I knew this. I knew that. And I thought to myself, because I know Ben gets upset that they're exposing the business and shit like that. But I'll say this. I think the only people that are going to be watching this are people like us. I don't think there's going to be too many people that don't watch wrestling or who are casual wrestling fans that are going to watch this at all. I don't think they care enough. I don't know.
You don't think it's going to be a hit like how Wrestlers was in that sense to the casual, just regular audience who just turns on Netflix?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, because that's their goal, right? I mean, they basically took the Wrestlers concept and they're trying to do it their way because they have more creative control. Like Al Snow just recently spoke about this on the last episode of Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Head, where he was like talking about how Matt Jones almost ruined the deal because Matt Jones wanted creative control of the show Wrestlers, and the people at the BBC America were like, no, like we're shooting this because it's supposed to be real. It's documentary.
Well, but I mean, does it bother you? Like, did you watch it, Matt?
What, Unreal?
Yeah.
No.
Did you watch it, Jimmy?
I watched the first episode.
I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it. The women's episode, nothing against them, but I was like, oh god, this is boring. I don't give a shit about Charlotte Flair. But I watched it, and again, it's like for somebody like me, I was like, yeah, this is kind of the way it is, or might be now. It wasn't always like this. What I'm saying is like what they do backstage, like how they run Gorilla and all this other shit. But like, all right, so check this out. Like with this situation with Seth Rollins, how only a very small amount of people knew exactly what was supposedly happening with Seth Rollins, right? With the leg and everything like that. And by the way, big shout out to the vet at Opinion Haver who called it out the day of. He said, this shit is a work. Wrestlers don't, like spot on. I had to put it out on social media as well. That Vet was probably Vet was the first because he said it immediately. He didn't reach out to anybody. It was the fact that he's been in the business. Been in the ring. The Vet understands wrestling psychology, and he knows that a wrestler wouldn't act the way Seth Rollins did. He didn't have to reach out to anybody or get an insider. He just figured it out.
Right.
Within the common sense of his profession, his professionality, I guess you would say. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought the same thing. I was like, I feel like this is like a controlled, Unreal documentary. It's like, when you watch like Big Brother or The Amazing Race.
Well, the
or
Real
something
World
like
back
that.
in the day.
Yeah, like
rules.
Most of it is real, but it's also controlled. The producers and the executive owners of the series, the writers, they're all like,
Jimmy's done. He said,
Jimmy's
fuck this
pissed.
shit.
Yeah, no.
Said, fuck this show.
They're, advocating. Oh shit, we got to run in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the man, it's the myth, it's the fucking legend.
Do it.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, he stands at 9 feet 11 inches tall. He weighs 911 pounds. He is the one, the only, the Ayatollah of rock and roll. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one, the only, Ben, the hacker, Hamin. What's going on there, champ?
Yallah, look at this group of A-list jabronis right here.
Hey, hold on.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
That's what I'm saying. They don't. Oh, we obviously don't with all this fucking wrestling content this weekend with Summerfest, man. But yeah, I just wrapped Raw and SmackDown review. I'm in between shows with Vince and Stevie about to do Master Shoot, man. But I saw you guys were in the studio with who you know, and I'm good to see Maddie in here too, man. So talking in the chat. But good morning, everybody. Yeah, Big Marijuana's in the house.
Have you been watching from the beginning?
What's that?
our show? Have you been watching from the beginning?
No, I just finished with Raw and SmackDown review.
So you know nothing about Joey Swole, me having heat with Joey Swole, right?
I'm sure he deserves it. If I knew who Joey Swole was, I'd put it on him too.
Okay, so you don't know who he is.
Yeah.
All right. So what's up, man?
We were just talking about Unreal.
Oh yeah, so were we.
Oh, okay, that's Unreal.
Well, it's very real. I was. It been look.
Very real.
Here's the deal,
Yeah.
man. Here's the deal. I was basically.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, guys. Say what you're gonna say.
Well, I was gonna say because I was in the middle of just explaining the fact that this is just controlled, executive produced reality TV. That's all it really is. I mean, that was the point I was making.
Yeah, it's very interesting, bro, because what they think is the show is really kind of exposing what should be called the bubble. You know what I mean? We use that term. You're actually getting to see the bubble right here where people are soft as baby shit and they're actors who are fallible human beings, even though they're stunt people and athletes. Like this politics of the mafia of you got to go to Triple H and he gives you the soft embrace or the point picture or whatever it is. And Bruce and Hayes sit there and, you know, are really Vince. You know, they're his top two stooges. So everything's going to get back that way. So there's like this unspoken heat with that. And you have to pay respect to them for who they are because they've seen it all and they're just there to do most of that. And then the agents have to like show up one by one and dance in front of those guys.
Like
to
Abyss.
like to craft their segment. All of them though. I mean,
But
why
Abyss, Abyss, didn't you want to hug Abyss and hold him? Like you're doing a good job, buddy.
But why would you leave that in there? That shows like, let's make fun of this dude and Regal's got to run in and Bruce has still got the stroke, even though Bruce is doing his job. If it was really like Vince just put this over, Stevie did, if it was really how it should be, and it's us back there, and it's Punk and Rollins, I don't care how over you think you are. If you just go into business and take 6 minutes more for yourself, it's because they don't respect Abyss. And they're not listening to the ref. They told them to go home 4 minutes ago, and they're still getting their shit in. What should have happened is Triple H, okay, you guys, when they come back through here, I'm going to fucking light them up. You fucking got my back. And those guys with Abyss, they're not listening to him. They should have walked to the back and go, what the fuck, guys? 6 minutes over? Like, he's telling you to take it home. You're not listening to your agent. Tell me why you're not listening. And because at the end of the day, they're talent and they're doing because they're top guys and they'll fucking shake on it and Punk will fucking now hug Triple H. And Abyss is the one that looks stupid because they're not listening to their agent. Right. And Regal's got to run in and save the day. But they show that and they don't back their guy or come together as gorilla position. If that was Danny Davis, I don't care if you're the fucking champ, whoever you are, bro. If you go over 30 seconds, you're getting screamed out in gorilla position, bro. Mm-hmm. And so is the agent, me or Power or whoever. What the fuck? Why didn't you got these guys on time? Like, you're just talent, lucky to be on his show.
What if Brock Lesnar was the agent? You think anybody would scream at him?
I don't know, man. Like you should be. If Brock was the agent and your guys went 6 minutes over, like I don't know, they would respect him more. They wouldn't do that because that's what's showing. Like, hey, we're top guys in the main. We can do what the fuck we want. There's not going to be any repercussions over us. So It's a weird way to look at it from just the viewer's perspective versus being in Gorilla and seeing what's going on. But I don't see that as like poor Abyss. When I see that as like him not backing his producers and screaming those fucking guys out, because that sends a message in the locker room. Once you're over, you can do anything you want. If they would have caught hell for going over 6 minutes, now everybody's a performer on the same level, and we respect the fucking game the same way of how, like, oh, you know, if I would try and go under to give those guys more time. If I can shave time so they can have it, I'm going to look better. But that wasn't the case in this respect. And for them to leave it in there is them fucking with Abyss and making it look bad.
Jimmy, you seem like you want to say something.
Oh no. I'm just agreeing with what Ben was saying. I mean, it does paint Abyss in a bad picture, does it not? Where's the respect, man? They're disrespecting the guy the whole way through.
Yeah, and then they didn't back him. They just let him look weak.
Exactly.
So the backstage politics and fluffing, and what really shouldn't be is that top guys can do what they want, and the agent who is under pays the political price instead of the office coming together to keep the boys in line. No matter if you think you're over, you ain't fucking over, bro.
See,
you gotta hit your times.
My argument was that people, all right, so a lot of people are shitting on this show, right? And I watched a few episodes and I said to myself, I know this. Like I knew this. Like I knew this was all happening. I knew this is what the way things were. And I felt that there's not going to be anyone that's a casual wrestling fan. I'll reiterate because Ben's here. There's not going to be anyone who's interested in the wrestling business that's really going to tune into this shit. It's all these fucking people that already know this shit.
Yeah, I would agree with that like maybe 70-80%, Ray, but you know what kind of caught me off guard is girls who are in the biz now that are, young kids, whatever, that they said Total Divas is what brought them into the business. And would you ever think at that time you would have heard those words? But it does, to some demographic, resonate. So maybe there are new watchers who just catch that and get hooked. I don't think I'm just putting that out there, but I don't think it's a good look to have your dominatrix, strong woman, mommy on top character showing vulnerability as a, emo young girl, like who's throwing up because she's nervous backstage. And I don't think that that is damaging the investment that you're truly capitalizing on by doing that, unless you're going to turn her into that girl in some degree in the storyline.
Well, Matt, this is her brutality. Your thoughts?
Rhea Ripley?
Yeah.
My thoughts on Rhea?
Whatever you wanted to tell.
Basically, I just think that in general, the idea was to steal the concept from wrestlers. I think Al Snow made a very good point about it last week. So, I just think they're just doing it their way.
Accusation there, Matt.
Yeah, dude. Why wouldn't you? Hey, we don't own it. We're gonna take it, do it better. And I'll tell you what, WWE, when they recap those matches and the crowd moments in slow-mo and take their own footage, put Bob Dylan underneath and make it into that shit, I don't think anybody can touch them, man. There's some unbelievable production, but as a fucking one of the boys and fucking being in Gorilla and other companies, what I'm seeing there is not what the average fan sees, I don't think, bro, and how the politics continue to play out and what's going on at a high level. And we've seen that in the script this week with whatever ridiculous pivot that was with John Cena on SmackDown, that we go into a baby street fight and the weekend. What the fuck are we doing? Then on Raw, they didn't even have a show written that Punk and fucking Roman show up in the last 3 minutes. Well, they better have gotten fined for showing up to work 5 minutes before we fucking close. What is the reality of what's going on? Seth does a 20-minute shit box opening promo where he's doing hip thrusts with side plates. I'm like, dude, if you got beat and stomped out, it's on site. You're waiting for him. And the whole show now with Brock is that Heyman is the linchpin. You got Brock, Punk, and fucking Tribal Chief and fucking Seth. All you're missing is Cesaro and Axel fucking whatever gimmick, but
Axel Foley.
Let them they should be on the hunt for Heyman as a turncoat, right? None of that happened. They didn't write. They're not writing any of this shit. They're just fucking. And here's another thing they're doing with these celebrities. Logan Paul may be in on it and excluded to some degree, but they let fucking Braun Breaker take liberties with I Show Speed to he's not one of us. You'll fucking let him. You can tell. Braun Breaker goes, "You want me to spear this kid?" And Triple H all Triple H has to do is go, and Braun will go.
Right.
And it's in, dog. You know what your job is.
So hold on. I gotta ask you this because I was dying to ask you this, and I'm glad you jumped on. So one of my favorite things this past weekend on SummerSlam was Jelly Roll. Now,
and that's a rib, bro.
Hold on.
Jelly Roll taking the heat in that match is exactly what I'm talking about, dude.
But
You can't have a guy who was 500 pounds who lost it on Ozempic. You're not ring ready in 3 weeks. Your body is just hurting. His back is devastated, all bruised up. His ribs are all bruised up, back of his triceps, because his body has not been weathered. He took some pills, did a little cardio, and lost this fucking weight because he's a CAI property. Him taking the heat for 4 minutes, that motherfucker could have died right there, bro. When he brings himself up the ropes and does the spit puke take, I've done that 100 times just being a fat fuck who is trained and have it all in my beard. I would get the most out of it. Hot. But when I saw that, dude, I was like, this is crazy. And then homeboy he got it right. He got his arms there, how they told him to stiffen up for the splash. But it don't matter, dog. A guy that size with that impact coming down on his heart and organs that have been under stress for a decade, like, this is where they're ribbing these guys. Like, he needed to do the gym teacher spot, pull the flag, turn around, fucking RKO. He comes in, even if you want him to feed up, big jelly roll splash, feed out another RKO on the other guy, big fucking splash, and we go home 1, 2, 3. Instead, it's heels up. We work fucking heat on you in the fucking guy who's the special dude. Nope. You're going under. Dude, there's all of these things are the real unreal of what I see is going on behind the scenes. Maybe even that fucking LA Knight wasn't smartened up to the Seth Rollins fake injury.
He was.
And that's them going, this guy thinks he's over. We'll get him in the main event, and then we won't give him the finish. And is that Seth and him? That's how far my paranoid wrestling mind fucking goes in that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So I got to jump back over and do Master Shoot Theater. I just want to say.
I mean, if you have to.
And tonight I'll be in Cobleskill, New York at Immortal Championship Wrestling, inducting Greek God Papadon into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's great.
Beautiful.
Hey, listen, do you have any pictures like 8x10s with the snot all over your beard?
Yeah, well, I used to, and then my Facebook got annihilated, but there are some pics up on Facebook, and they were in my Instagram story from this weekend. I met Soprano stars, some stars of The Office. It was a good time with the wives, but
I saw you.
and I was right across the parking lot from Summerfest. It was a great day.
What was the name of the character again? Fabio?
Furio.
Yeah,
you got to be on it, you hats.
You made a well, listen, Ben, I appreciate you jumping on. I thank you very much.
Appreciate you guys.
Ayatollah.
Except for Jimmy T getting all kinds of heat with fucking FTR and Corderas. Big heater in the locker room. Big heater.
The side of the show?
Yeah, you thought you were going to stay small, but I'll fucking stop you.
I appreciate you and RBV putting me over yesterday, man, on the Monday Locker Room.
Oh, man.
I appreciate
it's
that.
Fucking
man.
phony wrestling. Everyone acts like a little spoiled cunt about it, myself included. All right. Y'all infidels, rise and praise. Hacker Hamin, I'm out of here. Catch it. Master Shoot Theater, Raw, SmackDown Review, Monday Locker Room, and I'll be back with Maddie on Thursday for the Friday. YOLO.
Yes.
Yalla.
So I just wanted to put over really quickly, folks, the super sticker that we did have by Cold Blooded much earlier. We got
And what we got over here? A cup of potatoes. A cup of potatoes.
Thank you so much, Cold Blooded, for the $5 super sticker, $4.99. We rounded up.
Absolutely, man.
That's yeah, man. So all right, so that's most of the news. There's just one quick thing. Gunther is going to be taking some time off for nose surgery. According, he broke his nose during that match. Braun Breaker was okay backstage after suffering, kind of an injury on his leg, but it was just, I guess you would call it a stinger or whatever it may be, not like the wrestler. And I think that's it for news, man. There's nothing really else going on. But anything else you wanted to deep dive on before we jump into
I just wanted to point out, for anyone that thinks I'm sticking up for Vince, I'm not, by the way.
No,
yeah, he's a piece
how
of
could
shit.
you?
Yeah, I'm not sticking up for Vince, but I'm just pointing out, if I was a female and got, I don't know if you want to call it raped or pimped out, I would go to the cops and not worry about money. I'm just saying, that's all.
Oh, there is something I wanted to talk about. So Jimmy,
Yes.
you were mentioning Karrion Kross the other day on what was it, the Wreckage?
Oh, thanks for the little tidbit there too. Ray, by the way.
Yeah, of course, man. So for those that don't know, obviously, I've been a big supporter of Kevin Cross, aka Killer Cross, aka Karrion Cross, from probably just before his TNA days.
Yep.
I remember when he came up in TNA, man, I was like, oh, this guy is fucking awesome.
We were fucking reviewing Impact Attack at that point, I think.
Yeah, I think we were back in the day. And I think Ben jumped on. We did. I think I've done 2 interviews with the guy, but he's always been so kind and so open and giving. And I know Jimmy, you've had communication with him as well.
I have, yeah.
But from the information I have and from what I understand, hear me out. I tweeted at Cross and he liked it because what I said was, if this is your last match for now in the WWE, I wish you the best of luck. We'll always follow you, so on and so forth. I'm not going to quote the tweet. So what I'm understanding is that usually when the WWE talent are being released and they're not going to be offered a contract, they're told ahead of time. Okay? Now, take this with a grain of salt. Guys like R-Truth was told ahead of time that he was not going to be re-signed. Who else? Who else has been released, guys, recently? Just throw some names out.
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
And he responded to Cross, by the way.
He knew, well, Braun Strowman, that's a whole different story.
I know, he's an idiot anyway, but I'm just saying.
He's silly. With all due respect. But the fact is that they know ahead of time. From what I understand, Karrion Cross has not been reached out to whether he's going to be resigned or whether he's not going to be resigned.
Yeah, they've ripping him, dude, somehow, for whatever
Hold
reason.
on. There is a possibility, this is from what I understand, that he will be resigned. They're gonna take some time off of TV for a month or 2, maybe a couple of months, and then he may come back bigger than he ever has. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you guys. There is a possibility that Karrion Cross maybe has already agreed to a contract with WWE, but he can't go public with it due to storyline purposes moving forward. Is that fair to say without spilling the beans or anything like that?
Well, you're kind of alluding to something. You know something here, right?
I don't know nothing.
You know
No,
something.
but look, has it gotten to this point where we're using that as an excuse for way too long at this point? Because if WWE were that creative and creatively sound, how long can we use this excuse for, right? That it's all a work and it's all this and that, but they continue to do crap when it comes to Cross. Let's be honest, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why do they continue to do this and then we pretend and hope, I guess, that this is all a work and we're going to see bigger things from him? Isn't that what they said originally when he first came back, when they first re-signed him?
Sure.
And what have they done with him?
The thing is that I don't think the WWE thought he would get organically over the way he has, but they underestimated the fact that the fans, and this goes back to the Unreal thing, Matt. This goes back to the Unreal thing. These WWE wrestling fans nowadays, we get our information, we get our kicks, we get to know the wrestlers through what? Social media. And Kevin Cross, Killer Cross, Karrion Cross, whatever they call himself now, has been killing it on social media. Killing it. But he always has.
Yep.
He's self-produced. Killing it. And there is a possibility that within that new contract, and maybe something that's holding this up is the fact that Karrion Cross wants more creative control with booking himself, producing himself. That may be the one thing that's holding this back. Who knows? I don't know anything. But I'll tell you this. I think if Karrion Cross does come back to the WWE, look out for him to be a huge cog in the wheel of the World Championship gimmick between Seth Rollins, between CM Punk. He may in fact be in there. All I would say is this: to people that really do like the guy and want to support him, keep tweeting "We want Cross," hashtag "We want Cross," because Triple H is going to play it off like he didn't hear them saying "We want Cross" during the post show of SummerSlam.
Right.
But he heard it. He heard it, and he heard it loud and clear. And even Kevin, he knew it. Even Kevin's so smart. He put that right out there into the ether.
Yeah, but
they
Rick
heard
makes a good point here about the fact that this exact situation worked out for R-Truth. WWE's jerking everyone around.
Yeah,
But
I
are
guess-
they? Are they though? Like that's what we like to say, and we think everything's at work. But sometimes they've become so unorganized right now that I don't even know what's going on. Is this all at work? All this crap that they're feeding us right now. We've seen it turning being a baby face again. Everything not making sense. Are we going to assume? Well, don't worry. This is all at work. It's going to be all
fine.
well and sick come a few weeks.
Golly
That's-
gee.
Hold on,
Yeah.
folks. I got to put this over.
Oh, Shuggy Duggy Quack Quack.
Big Scotty Woodford, excuse me, with the $2 super chat says Cross has book tour coming
Up.
So
Up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So remember I told
Right.
you, I just said that. Oh, maybe he'll take some time off, a couple of months off.
Right, but
He
wouldn't
wants
that
it-
his momentum? I just hope his momentum doesn't drop off. You want the fans to
won't.
continuously chant for him, and if they don't, and it's out of sight, out of mind, that's when Triple H might be like, "Eh,
Well, that's
You
what
know
I'm
what?
saying. No. But that's what I'm saying. This is the beauty of it, because I just said that the way that they fall in love with this guy is where on social media. He's still going to stay on social
Oh,
media.
Jimmy's upset
Jimmy
he left.
disagrees. He's angry. He said, "Fuck you guys, yeah," and he said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah. Go
But
get
you-
myself
you-
some Red Rooster.
You understand what I'm saying, Maddie?
Yeah.
Like he's never going to be out of sight, out of mind, because most people follow him and have fallen in love with him on social media.
Yeah, the self-produced videos, shorts, everything he does.
Right.
It's pretty good.
Right.
All right,
Heard Jimmy?
back.
They're gonna continue to follow him on social media. He ain't going nowhere. Because that's where that core fan base, that hashtag We Want Cross, has really fallen in love with Killer Cross. That's where it is. So whether he's on a book tour for the next 3 months, he's still gonna be on social media posting. TikTok. You'll see, man. You'll see.
I hope, man.
Or maybe I'm
praying
wrong.
that
Maybe
that's
I'm wrong, and he goes to AEW and
Oh, I hope not.
becomes the international champion of pancakes over there. Who knows?
Jeez. Look, I'm happy with wherever he ends up. But you know what's funny? Speaking of AEW and Cross, someone did a poll that has thousands of followers. I can't remember his name, but anyway, they put it out there. Would you want to see? And they're AEW marktards, these guys, right? Do you want to see Cross in AEW? And guess what? Most of them don't want him in AEW.
Oh,
Can you
hold
believe
on.
that shit?
I got breaking news here.
Oh,
Joey Swole has responded to me.
Oh, shit.
All right,
No
let's see what he
bread.
says.
No bread. No bread.
just me. Oh,
I don't see this up anymore, brother. Let me see. Joey Swole says that guy stole the post from me. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I
What
don't
does
know.
that
So
mean?
He- Elon-
he linked this in here. He says at the gym this morning. What is he talking about?
Is he fried? This guy, dude? Is he on more than just fucking?
Is it wrong? I'm confused here. What does he mean by that?
That guy stole the post from me. Who's that guy?
Who's that guy? Hold on. Let me go to the Instagram. He just
Tell him
sent
to
me
stop
this.
talking riddles and just fucking.
Look. At the gym. I don't understand.
This is what he responded now.
I guess
Yeah.
he's saying that maybe some other account maybe you were watching wasn't the real Joey Swole account. And then
No,
this
that's
is his
him.
real.
That's the real.
No,
him.
it was on his page, dude.
Okay.
I'm not crazy. I sent them the damn screenshots.
That's weird.
Interesting.
What the fuck is this got to do with anything?
I don't know. I'm a little confused, but Jimmy,
Yeah.
Such a douchebag.
no, stop it. I don't think so. All right, I'll reply to him after the show. But
That's,
that's
weird,
weird.
dude. I'm not gonna lie.
That's just weird, man. Maybe he's going through some emotional shit, man. But listen, Jimmy, and Matt, I think it's time.
I think it's time.
It's time. It's 11 o'clock. It's, I
Wow,
got about
time
half an
flew.
hour. Time did flow. Flew, fleur, Le Fleur. Who's that from? What's that movie? That's Dodgeball, right?
Le Fleur.
Anyway.
I think so. I can't remember, man, at this point.
All right, folks, it's time. It's time to talk some Monday Night Raw. All right, folks, this is the fallout for SummerSlam, folks. This is Monday Night Raw coming to us from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Did you go? Why didn't you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got fucking life.
Oh, okay. You think Billy
That's
Ray
New York
went?
thing that, yeah.
Who?
That
Billy Ray?
Who?
Billy Ray?
Who?
He doesn't know
Billy
who
Ray?
that is.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Haven't spoken to the guy in months. I don't know who that guy is.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Yes, from the Barclays Center, folks. We're here live, man. We're here. We'll do it fucking live. Let me see. Why are my notes? This is interesting. Do you have notes on this, Jimmy? This Monday Night Raw?
I don't, but if you need me to,
Yeah, can
to
you
bring up
pull
something?
something up? Hey, Matt, why don't you say something?
So the show
clever?
starts. The show starts with Seth Rollins coming out to the ring, right? And he's like, "What up? What's up, peoples? You all doubted me." He's got Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed there, who's got like a necklace now called the Shulafala. And he's putting over the fact that Braun Breaker is the future. Bronson's the king of the taking down the tribal chief. He mentions that the fact that they chanted for CM Punk and OTC, but in the end, him and the Oracle shocked the world. Blah blah blah. They lied about his medical thing. The only two people knew: his lovely wife, who's the Intercontinental Champion, and the Oracle Paul Heyman. And he basically gloats over the fact that he's the champ now. And that's essentially what this segment was.
Yeah, I got some notes from another website here because usually I use a certain website that I think Jimmy used the same.
yeah,
one. I'm not
yeah.
putting it over.
What's up with that? By the
It's
way,
acting weird, but it's fine. I got another one here.
I think he's
So
down.
yeah, man. So yeah, I like the Shulafala. I think he got a
Shulafala.
pop. I think he got a pop for the Tribal Thief. That was
Tribal
pretty
Thief,
funny.
that's what it was called.
Yeah, the Tribal Thief. That was awesome. And while all this is going on, all of a sudden you hear the music. Yeah, LA Knight.
LA Knight.
Crowd goes crazy for LA Knight. LA Knight comes out and he's talking about his Kavorka, or whatever the fuck he calls his gimmick. And no, he just puts over the fact that, look, man, I beat you. You know what I'm saying? Like you think that you're gonna get away with me not getting my title shot? No. I want a title shot right here and right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins like, no, go fuck yourself, bro. I'm not doing that. And then basically, long story short, man, what's his name? Adam Pearce comes out. Yeah, Pearce, and he's like, dude, no, I'm the crazy Adam Pearce. I'm a loose cannon. So this is gonna happen tonight in the main event in Brooklyn. And the fans just lose their shit. There's popcorn everywhere. There were dogs sleeping with cats. It was raining frogs. It was crazy. It's insane. And there goes Jimmy. Jimmy's gone again. Jimmy could not take the power of the Ultimate Warrior. So, Matt, any thoughts on this opening segment? Did you think it went too long? Did you care? Like Ben was putting over the fact that this dude's doing a little hip thrust, showing off his championship belt and his side plates. That is funny, though, that CM Punk wasn't champion long enough to get his side plates put in. But yeah, Jimmy. Yeah. Oh, is Jimmy ever coming back? He is in the ether. Jimmy.
I keep getting kicked out, man, for some weird reason. It's weird, man.
Maybe it's
But anyway,
Joey Swole. Maybe he's
could
he's
be.
taking.
Could be.
But anywho, long story short, folks. Yeah,
You
so
know,
that's how that
typical
opening.
little girl.
Jimmy, did you like the opening segment at all with LA Knight and the crazy?
Yeah,
Adam
look, I didn't
Pearce?
mind the opening segment, but unfortunately, from here on in, I don't know, man. It's a bit shady. I'm just a little disappointed. Anyway, look, I didn't mind the first segment. It was great for what it was. I'm worried for LA Knight. I'll get to that point later on if you guys notice something that
I really love
maybe
LA
anyone.
Knight, man. I'm being serious.
I just feel like he's getting screwed around, dude. There's a point in on this show that they didn't show on the air, but there's a lot of fan cam footage. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Yeah. No.
But he seems to be losing his crap right now. Put it that way. But I'll get to that when we get there.
Wait, all right. That's a teaser, folks.
That's a teaser, so stay tuned.
All right, man. We get the Judgment Day, LWO and AJ Styles. Dominic Mysterio celebrating his 20th anniversary when the Judgment Day encounters the LWO backstage. Mysterio calls himself the King of the Luchadors. But before accepting a match request from Dragon Lee tonight, AJ Styles shows up as Finn Balor steps in to protect him. AJ Styles says, anyway, it's the same old backstage schmoz, basically. And they want to fight. So we'll see what happens. AJ Styles makes sure he knows that he's still going after that Intercontinental Championship. All right, so we get hey guys, you've seen Rocky, right? The movie Rocky.
Never.
You never seen?
No.
Okay, of course you have.
I'm joking. Of course I have. All of
I was
them.
gonna
Love
say,
them.
what is this,
I'm
Brandon
seeing
here?
Punk. I'm seeing Punk.
Well,
Brandon.
listen, my favorite Rocky.
He hasn't
a lot
seen
of,
Brandon doesn't see a lot of movies. He told the
Wow.
vet last night he had never seen The Karate Kid.
what?
What?
I know.
How are you the best around when you never seen? Are you serious?
Yeah, that was on the Impact Attack last
Oh, I
night.
can't wait till that's
I'm
Impact
gonna
Attack.
listen to that now.
That is my because today's my Friday. That's what I listen to at the end of the night when I'm closing shop at the job. I listen to the Impact Attack. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
Hey
No
Matt,
way.
any word on when we're going over to Patreon?
By the end of the year.
All right, there you go. End of the year, folks. 2026. If we're
By
still
the
around,
end of the year.
if the aliens haven't invaded.
Wow.
So check it out. So, what's your favorite Rocky movie? We'll shoot Matt, and then
That is a hard one. I think I like. I mean, I know that the Rocky 1 won Best Picture,
Mhm.
but I do like Rocky 2 because
Okay.
I like the comeback story of him coming back and he does it and he beats him and then him and Adrian at the end of the movie. I love you, like
Mhm.
you know, I like that. There's also like some stupid when he does the commercial thing in Rocky
He's
2.
just like the caveman.
Yeah,
I'm asking this for a reason, folks. I'm not just throwing it out there. Go ahead.
in the morning when I put on Beast aftershave. You know what I mean? That commercial.
Is
This guy can't
retarded?
even. This guy can't even read.
Did they use the R word? Is he retarded? Like, what's wrong with him? Jimmy, what's your favorite Rocky? Jimmy, what's your favorite Rocky?
4 for me, man.
Okay,
Oh, okay, that's a good.
that's
one.
great.
Like I
A lot
love all of
people
them,
like
but 4 was just brilliant. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. He looked. Hey, listen, I'm not gay, but dude, he looked hot when he's lifting. You know, he's got the beard growing in.
Yeah.
My favorite Rocky is Rocky 3.
I was gonna say maybe Rocky 3 for you.
Yeah, you got Thunder Lips,
So we
baby.
went 2, 3, 4.
You got Thunder Lips. You got Mr. T. You know, I pity the fool, Clubber Lang. You know, hey, pretty little lady, why don't you come to my house later? I'll show you what a real man's all about. All right, man. Anyway, the reason I bring up the Rockies is because we got Sheamus and Rusev 3.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I talked about Rocky. And that
Yeah.
being that the third match would be my favorite. Would it be our favorite match of the trilogy?
No bread, no water, just meat.
Yeah, slapping meat. Guys, listen. Are you tired of these boys going at it? I mean, they are literally beating the living shit out of each other. Now, Jimmy, you believe that this is going to end up in them having a mutual respect and tag teaming together. Where do you think it's going to go? And just so you know, really quickly, Sheamus. Oh yeah, so it was basically a count out. They beat the living shit out of each other, folks, for I don't know 3 segments or what have you, and then finally Sheamus is out. They give him the 10 bells of the balls or whatever the hell he calls it on the outside of the ring. The referee counts them out, and these boys just start fighting. And the fans, the bloodthirsty, let them fight, and they fucking fight off the stage. Are you tired of this yet, Jimmy?
I mean, it's always entertaining to watch these two, no doubt about it. But I am kind of tired of it at this point. But you know what? I joked around about this. I believe it was on that wreckage with myself and RBV actually was on, and of course the vet. And I said as a joke, I go, oh, it's funny because there's a certain nations, you know, there was these nations. Maybe we could start a nations league because we're talking about Alberto Del Rio and all the rumors about him possibly coming back to WWE and people vouching for him. Mark my words, if Alberto El Patron, Del Rio, whatever you want to call him, does come back to WWE, why not let's start a gig called the League of Nations?
Ew.
I mean,
Is
that's
that
not
really-
too bad, is
Oh
it?
my god, with Wade Barrett
You know
managing.
WWE would do that.
Is that
Come
really
on,
gonna
man.
happen?
Absolutely, they're going to do that.
They're
League
gonna
of
bring
Nations,
it
here we
back.
come.
Gonna
Absolutely.
reboot it.
Reboot that shit. Not that I want that to happen, but I'm telling you, do not be surprised if that does happen.
Well, Maddie, your thoughts, Maddie. I mean, I gave this match a B. I always love these two meaty men, big meaty men, big meaty claws. Going at
I
each
liked
other.
it. I liked it. I mean, I enjoy when
Elizabeth
there was some
didn't like it.
there was some variety in the show, and I liked that those two guys were the heavy hitters, where they were just going out there and trying to beat the fuck out of each other. So I enjoyed the match. I'd say I'd give it a B as well. That's a good rating.
Yeah, not too bad, right? Not too bad.
Who won this match again?
Nobody.
Double.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was
Yeah,
double
nobody.
count out. Yeah, okay.
It's a double count out.
Because they fought into the audience.
And let's be honest, boys. What are they doing with Rusev anyway? They got nothing for him. They just continuously do this because really, they have no idea what to do with him, man. So for now, let's just keep him stalled. Let him wrestle Sheamus. Sheamus is towards the end of his career at this point. Just let them scrap it out week in, week out until they figure out what to do. Because to me, there's nothing different with Rusev here and Rusev in AEW other than we're seeing Rusev more often than not.
Well, listen, what we do see is we see the New Day backstage, and they're still in mourning. Xavier Woods with the biggest, most goofiest hat I've ever seen in my life.
What the hell was that?
I love it. I want that hat. I will wear that when I go to the Caribbean with my wife this year. I'm wearing a hat just like that, folks. Any thoughts? No.
Yeah.
Jesus Christmas, what is going on here?
It looked kind of G.
This page is riddled with pop-ups. Okay, I'm good now. All right, so so Grayson Waller goes over to Adam Pearce in the middle of conversing with Penta, and he's like, "Hey, that's your boy from Australia, the snowy part of Australia, I'm sure." He's like, "Listen, man."
Boy.
He's like, "Yeah, the New Day gonna get the championship match they deserve." And Adam Pearce's like, "Who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me? I'm talking to Penta." And Penta's like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm having a conversation."
Órale,
vato. And he's like, "Mira, pinche güey, get the fuck out of my face. You know what, Adam Pearce? I'll fight this guy." And so they make a match. So that's what's happening, man. That's what's gonna happen.
Speaking of G, what the hell was Waller wearing, dudes?
He's wearing fucking awesome clothes. What do you mean what he's wearing?
I've seen that shit in
I like
nightclubs back in the 90s, man.
I like how he's pointing out Waller's clothes, but we're not talking about the New Day's clothes. They're lace
We
and
did.
everything.
We spoke about the hat.
Well, there was a match between these two guys, and I think Grayson Waller did a fantastic. He looks fantastic physically.
He does. He
he's in great
freaking
shape.
does, man. He has put on muscle the last few weeks out of nowhere, man. I don't know if it's that B12
Well, who
or
knows?
whatever, but he's looking good, man.
He's cut. He has like a early Rick Rude body.
I can
Remember,
see
like
that.
his early run, but yeah, dude. So these guys have a pretty decent match between each other, and then the New Day come out and they come out with a big giant hat. I'm surprised a fan didn't grab that hat off of Xavier's head, but I can only imagine, Matt, the anger of the people that paid ringside seats to watch this match, and all they're looking at is fucking this dude's hat. Your thought?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he was standing right there in the corner and holding up the headset to his mouth while you're sitting behind Hatman. Hatman.
Man.
Better than Batman. But yeah, man. So we get So Penta, this closing. So I can't even describe it. So Penta shoots what's his name into the ropes. He does a flip over. I can't explain it. It ends up in some sideways Mexican destroyer that looked fucking awesome. And I am so happy that they ended the match with that because nothing was better than that.
You can't top that, right?
You can't top that move. Penta goes over after the match. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, they get in Penta's face, and Penta takes them all out. And he ends up on top. Jimmy, your thoughts on this match? Your thoughts on Grayson Waller, Penta, the hat? I mean, any thoughts on this?
The hat. The hat was the star because, once the match wraps up, Penta puts the hat on, and suddenly we see Yoshimitsu from Tekken.
He does the walk.
Yeah, he was doing the Yoshimitsu. Actually, even WWE, if anyone doesn't know who Yoshimitsu is, he's a character in the video game called Tekken. And WWE even tweeted out Yoshimitsu as Penta was doing the hat gig and him doing that walk. And it really did. It looked like Yoshimitsu. So that was pretty cool. But Waller, man, he must know he feels like his job's on the line. He's doing everything possible to stand out in terms of his look and just whatever, man. And I just hope that they hold on to him because he's a lot better than what we see right now. But second of all, I'm worried where's his partner gone? Or his former partner in A-Town Down? Is he lost? Has he gone down to hell at this point?
Is it an injury?
Is he? I'm not
yeah,
sure.
I think he's injured, or the fact that he's a Vince McMahon guy.
That's so bullshit. Like, if that's the case, that's just wrong. Because he's talented, man. He really is.
He is. I thought that tag team was going to be something special.
I really did. They never let it be, though. That's the problem. They'll just losers, man.
Anywho. All right, let's move on here, boys. We get Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss cutting a
promo of some sorts.
Yeah, I guess you would call it that. And then Roxanne Perez and Raquel, they come out, make it a little better.
They're like, we want a shot right now.
Yeah, and they get it. Tag team title shot.
We're just giving out titles tonight.
Fuck yeah, man. Why not? Listen, the girls worked hard during this match. I'm sitting here. I'm like, man, these are four pretty decent girls, like in the ring. Like they're all really, really good. Who stood out to you guys? Anyone stood out to you guys during this tag team match at all?
No.
No. What about you, Jimmy?
Yeah, I couldn't care less about this match, to be honest. It was a peace break for me.
All right. Well, we have Perez who tags in Flair, who gets the hot tag, and Bliss then tags in. And then we get a schmaz. No schmaz. We get Perez who hits the what did she hit? She hits the Sister Abigail. So she out of nowhere for the win, for the 1, 2, 3. So a nice clean victory. She hits the Sister Abigail on Roxy for the win. So this was a pretty decent match. But look, it
was a good match. But are they becoming too clean as a duo? I'm talking about Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
Well,
they're almost becoming for the kids at this point.
Well, that's what they're supposed to be buddies. They're buddies. They're friends.
I guess.
They like
so we're going to have plush dolls of both Charlotte and Alexa, even though we've already got one of Alexa. But,
I'll tell you what, Charlotte Flair seems to be having fun again. I don't know. Who knows?
No, she is. It's rejuvenated her career, right? For real. I truly mean that.
Watching the Unreal thing, there's one thing I'll say. Charlotte Flair came off really good in this thing. Like I see that people really like her, and I saw a personality of her that I haven't seen before. That she's like, it appears she's like a sweetheart. Like she's a really nice person. It's called
playing second fiddle and liking it.
Unbelievable.
You better not screw it up, in other words. But I want to point out, you're right, Cold-Blooded. I'm with you on that one, man. Roxana is a great wrestler.
She's amazing.
And people don't give her enough credit, as a matter of fact.
Roxanne Perez is fucking awesome. Vet called it out from the beginning, too, with her.
You know what? But he's right, because even D thinks she sucks. Everyone thinks she sucks, but she so doesn't
Roxanne
suck.
Perez?
Can you believe that shit?
How?
I kid you not. Look,
she's good at everything.
She's like, she sucks.
Listen, speaking of the vet, I want you guys to go over to @OpinionHaver or OpinionHaver on twitch.tv/OpinionHaver and head over to Twitch and give him money and watch his video games and do likes and leave comments and just support our boy the vet as he plays. It's $2 Tuesdays, so I don't know what he's playing, but it's not going to be with himself. I'll tell you that, brother.
Whoa.
All right. Yep. We're going that route. So now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, so Charlotte Flair goes over. We have Dominic Mysterio. He makes his entrance to the ring. Dragon Lee then follows. We have a Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio match. And ladies and gentlemen, we get not one, not two, but three Grande Americanos coming to the ring. What the fuck is going on? Dude, during this whole thing, the Danzig gimmick, this shit.
Oh my God, what the fuck just happened?
What do you mean what happened? What are you, blind? Jesus!
What are you, blind? Three Grande Americanos get involved in this. Somehow Dominic Mysterio gets the win after hitting what did he hit? Big boot. Dominic hit the Lee with a big boot pin. Okay, so anyway, Dominic goes over.
Yeah.
What is going on? What are these Grande Americanos here or there, Matt? You got a and they all have different masks. Like, is this the League of Americanos instead of
it's
League of
the
Nations?
League of Americanos, yeah.
Or it's
What
the
is
Gulf
going
of
on,
America
man?
now instead.
What?
It is the
No,
Gulf
all
of
jokes
America.
aside. All jokes aside. Yeah, when Apple Maps calls the Gulf of America, then it's over. But Matt,
That got heat, brother.
question: seriously? I'm asking you a serious question. Where is this going to? What do you think when you're seeing all these Grande Americanos popping up here and there?
I think that it's WWE trying to retcon their own mistake of putting somebody in a costume that they realized that had his own other character. So now they're using Grande Americano, kind of like Doink the Clown, where anybody could get in and wear it.
Let's not do that, though. Soon they're going to be doing this.
Even though I think Ludwig Kaiser
It's been the best Grande
he's been
Americano.
the best Grande Americano.
Yes.
Why am I saying it like a white boy? Grande Americano. I'm like Grande Americano.
Grande Americana.
right?
It sounds like a coffee.
It does.
Right? I'll have
It
a
does,
Grande
yeah.
Americano, please. Actually, it is a
a coffee. That's a
Jesus
Starbucks.
Christ. And
Yeah.
Starbucks.
I said that from the start, man. That was the first thing I said. It sounds like a damn coffee.
So what's up, Jimmy? What do you think about this whole situation?
Could we, man? I know you said the doink dink crap, and that I'm telling you, he's probably right.
Dank.
But I liked what someone said in the chat. I think it was this ain't Texas. Could we be getting a Viano sort of gig going on? Viano 1, Viano
Hold
2,
on.
Viano 3.
Chris Winland, we need a little person Grande Americano.
Grande
We do.
Cali
Destroys
Americano.
it though, man.
We need a
That would
wrestling
kill it.
midget Americano.
Grande Cali.
El
What do you
pequeño
call him?
americano. El pequeño
It's like
americano.
Mimito Americano.
No, el pequeño americano. I don't know.
Or
Chiquito
Los
americano.
Niños Americano.
No, that's a kid. That'll be
I know,
weird.
he's a kid. He's small.
Well, anywho. Dude, what do you think they're going with this, Jimmy? Matt?
No, really, you know what would be funny if they actually all started going against each other. Like they started hating each other. But we need more than 3, though.
Like the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, like they're all pointing to each other like, what the hell? And they're basically, we're going to get a Grande Americano mask on a pole match.
Oh, my God.
Nah, but you know, truth is,
Grande Sana Pole.
yeah, Grande Masca
Listen.
on la pola.
Let me just tell you really quickly. After the match, Dominic Mysterio looks to hit Dragon Lee with his boot again. He took the boot off, which I love that. You know that's a callback to Eddie Guerrero, right?
Right, but the vet brought up a great point, by the way,
Go for
about
it.
that, which totally took me out of it on the SummerSlam review show, which you can check right here on Hamin Media Group's YouTube channel. He said, look, AJ put him in a calf crusher,
Yeah.
not an ankle lock.
Yeah.
So the boot gimmick doesn't make sense. And when he said that, he hit the nail on the head. It's so true. Why would the boot come up when it's a calf crusher, man?
Because the boot goes up to the calf.
Come on, man. That's a bit silly. Just like
trying.
when AJ tried to play dumb when trying to act like he got hit with a chair by Dom. Don't you want the championship? Because that would just disqualify Dom, and he said he doesn't win the championship. So to me, that looked pretty dumb too.
You think Grande Americano wins the AAA Mega Championship?
Oh, that would be great. What Richard Bronson Vickery just said,
Say it.
I
read
can
it.
see happening.
What did he say there?
Well, he says Americano wins the AAA Mega Championship or Campeón and unmasked to be Alberto Del Grande or Del Rio, shall I say.
See.
Can you picture that? I can.
What does he call himself over there?
El Patron.
El
Patron.
Yes. I
He
like
still
Patron.
does have Alberto Del Rio initials, though, on his gear, though, funny enough.
That's dope. AJ Styles does get involved, but well, wait, what did he do? Oh, AJ Styles took the boot and threw it, nailed Dominic Mysterio out of the ring. Perfect throw. Anyway, we got Becky Lynch. She comes to the ring and now she cuts a long promo. And then we get you can love but you can't touch.
Oh my God. I'm
I
here.
just want to push her off the screen.
So let me just tell you, I could just break this down for you. Nikki's like, oh my God, I want a title match. And then Becky Lynch is like, well, you're not good enough because you are on Happy Gilmore too. You got cut off. And she's like, oh my God, you're such an asshole. And then Becky Lynch is like, well, at least I have a husband. Oh, everybody was like, oh, shit.
You can't even see yours.
That was basically the 20-minute segment. I mean, did I miss anything, boys?
It ends with Becky
No.
Lynch cheap shotting her, right? Is that
Yeah,
what
she goes,
happened?
you know what? And she punches her right in the
That
throat.
was it.
Anything that I missed, boys. Anything. Anything.
You can look, but you can't touch.
Oh, stop that. That's weird.
Yeah, no, you didn't miss anything. I think that was pretty much the crux of the segment.
By the way, Happy Gilmore 2 is over with me. I know people didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was stupid.
I'm so caught up about watching it because everyone tells me don't watch it.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it. And then others
Watch
say
it.
it's good.
I'm
Is
the
it good?
same.
Watch it.
It's right in the middle right
it's
now.
no. It's bad. That's what
Vet
makes it
hated
good.
it,
Oh,
yeah.
really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shit.
So
But
then why should I bother?
because you're watching it not for an Oscar award winning performance.
Well, no,
you're
of course
watching it
not.
for the continuation of the story or the
The conclusion.
conclusion. Yeah, listen, trust me. It's
I know Sonic. I know I should form my own
Well,
opinion.
I'm still
Yeah,
waiting for
I'll
my
watch it
water boy
eventually.
too.
Waterboy 2. Oh,
Where he has a
Oof.
kid, and the kid is now a water boy or something.
it's like a
He's
different.
got-
Oh my god.
He's like an NFL Hall of Famer.
He is. He's an NFL Hall of Famer water boy.
Well, anywho. So that's basically what happened during that segment, and then leads us into the main event of the evening where we have L.A. Knight, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, they are both barred from ringside. Now, this match, now hear me out. I'm watching this match, right? And I can't get into it, and there's a reason why. Because I know there is absolutely no fucking way that they're going to give L.A. Knight the world title on Monday Night Raw.
Of course not.
Did you guys have that feeling as you're watching this as well?
What was the question?
Do you think that I couldn't get into it because I said there's no way they can put the belt on LA Knight right now? Like, there's no chance.
Yeah, no. I mean, I basically knew that it was probably going to end in some sort of schmoz.
Yeah, it was just weird. Hey, Mike Roche, I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, brother?
He's been making a comeback lately, man. I've seen him on the last couple of shows.
It's good to see you,
bro.
Mike. Really good to see you back, buddy. Good to see you. See, we know. We could tell when you guys disappear and come back. We genuinely
I'm still worried for Canada Spaceman, though, Ray. He's totally disappeared.
I think Canada Spaceman goes by another gimmick.
He does? Okay.
I don't know, but we'll see. If anybody hears of Canada Spaceman, tell them that us in America, we forgive Canada, unlike Joey Swole and Hulk Hogan. But anyway,
brother,
listen, they have a decent, solid match between each other, but of course, this is going to end again in a dusty finish. Okay, more or less, where CM Punk comes down to the ring, interferes, and he goes at Seth Rollins. And of course, LA Knight's going to be pissed off because he's like, what the fuck, bro? He's like, this is my title shot, so he's pissed off at CM Punk. And then the other two guys come down, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. We get spears, we get fucking tsunamis, until the tribal chief comes down the ring. Holy shit, the Barclays.
OTC.
The Barclays crowd was going crazy, brother. Hulkamania was running wild, dude. But, yeah, the bad guys got the upper hand. 1, 2, 3 tsunamis later, guess who's getting written off of TV for a couple of months, folks?
Good old Roman Reigns.
Maddie,
He's
your
gone
thoughts,
again.
Maddie?
Well, I think he's probably like shooting a movie or something like that. So I think
Street Fighter.
There you go. So he's probably.
But what
not
about
gonna be
Cody
available.
then? They just made him champion and he's Guile in the damn
That's
movie.
right, he's Gaio.
Yeah, well,
So-
maybe they'll just let Cody do both, I guess. Cody's
How?
maybe committed. He just maybe shows up, he just doesn't maybe shoot on Fridays.
So does that mean like he makes Roman look bad?
I don't know if he makes Roman look bad. I think Roman's probably got the gravitas now that he doesn't need to be there.
And plus,
Yeah,
Roman
he's
did
just
take
killing
3
him.
tsunamis.
He took 3
Man, he's
tsunamis.
killing his own career at this point, Roman.
I don't think he's
Seriously.
killing his own
You
career.
can't kill you. You can't.
No. I
You
don't
can't
mean it
kill
like
your
that.
career.
I don't mean it like that. That sounds stupid. I know you're right. But just this starting and stopping. If he just came back recently, did he not? What was it? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
So what's the point? He should have just stayed away then.
Why? He's the OTC though.
Whatever. It does nothing for the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
I
Jimmy,
can see
listen.
the fans turning on him eventually if he keeps doing this. You know what I mean? Right now, he's absolutely, and that's what I meant. Right now, he's hot still, of course, the OTC. But
See, I think Roman Reigns, after being like the longest heavyweight champion since the
that's true, Rick, by the way.
what's his name? Gosh, I'm
Hulk Hogan, brother. This is
No,
5,000 pounds.
not Hulk Hogan.
Bruno Sammartino.
Bruno, thank you. So he is the longest champion since Bruno. I think he's already built his legacy at this point. Like he can kind
I
of
know,
come and go as he
absolutely.
pleases.
He's built
Wait a
his
second.
legacy 100%.
He was champ longer than Bob Backlund.
Wasn't he? I think he was champ for like 3-4 years.
I gotta look
Who
now.
are you talking about?
Roman
Roman
Reigns.
Reigns.
Roman was 4 years champ, Ray, for over 4 years.
Hold on.
I kid
Keep
you not, he's
talking.
right. He was, man. Hey, artists, are they shooting Street Fighter in my neck of the woods, are they? And if they are, they did the original one too. Funny enough, was filmed in Australia. I wonder why they're doing this one again.
Okay, so real quick, here's the list. The list is this: the top 4. Roman Reigns at 1,316 total days. All right. Hulk Hogan is number 3 at 1,474
wow.
days. Bob Backlund 2,135 days, and Bruno Sammartino 4,040 days
Well, regardless, he's been the longest champion since
of the modern day era.
Of the
Wait a
modern
minute,
day
wait a
era.
minute. How long did that equal to
What do you mean?
with Roman?
Roman was 1,300 days, 1,316 days.
1,300. How many
He's
years
still
is
4
that?
years. He's still
Yeah,
4 years.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
he had the 735-day reign, which might be second. But like total, it's Bruno, Bob Backlund, Hogan, then Reigns.
Okay. Cool.
So that's
And
anyway.
artist, thanks, man, for the gig. That makes sense now for him to disappear because Street Fighter is being filmed in Australia. So Cody and Reigns being in Australia from August onwards, you got the PLE here in October. That's when you're going to see him back.
Interesting. Listen, boys, let me just ask you straight up, man. All in all, Maddie, was it a decent Raw? Did you like it? Not like it? Was it down the middle? What did you think?
I think it was down the middle. If I had to give it out of 10, I'd give it a 5. It wasn't like overly like exciting.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked to have seen more. Them writing off Roman Reigns at the end was kind of a little bit of lame, but now that we know why, I guess it makes sense. But still, it's like Jimmy pointed out, like he did just come back. So like I thought they were going to potentially do some more with him and maybe set up Roman versus Seth next, or maybe set up a fatal 4-way between Seth, Roman, CM Punk, and LA Knight. Maybe they're going with the triple threat instead. I don't know. But overall, I thought it was okay. The Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss promo spot was kind of lame. Seth Rollins coming out looking like a oversized
Well,
version
how
of
lame? Like, can you put a chick in it and make it lame? Make it game lame? Do you have that?
You know what we forgot to bring up? Did you guys watch? How did you guys watch this? Did you watch it via like Netflix United States or Netflix with a VPN?
I watched Netflix United States live because I was working the morning shift.
For me, Australia.
Did you get the commercial break version of Naomi cutting a promo?
Oh, no.
Okay, so
I
during
saw it.
yeah, like, but in the middle of her cutting a promo, like all of a sudden it cut her off. Like she was talking to the live crowd, and then it just cut her off, and they came back from regular commercial break. It was
And it was
very,
a good promo too. That's the thing, man.
It was a
And
very
I don't know
weird
why
segment.
they do that shit. They just continuously do that. Even AEW. I was thinking of you actually because of ESPN. They cut off Christian getting the concerto on my feed on ESPN. I'm thinking, were you producing it, Matt?
No, that's funny.
I kid you not.
That was a great, very stiff shot. Jimmy, did you like Raw? Was it okay to you?
Yes and no. I'm a bit up. The thing I didn't like about the show is they didn't follow up on nothing we've seen. I know on SmackDown we're getting that, but they could have followed up with a lot more things and tied some loose ends, which they didn't do, which disappointed me personally. So put that aside. Sure, it was decent, but WWE have a lot to do in terms of creative right now to get me really on board again, because AEW and WWE right now are just lacking at the moment for me, except for WWE's production, which is always, top notch, which can never be touched.
One more thing I also want to point out, I was kind of an overkill of them doing all of the highlights of different languages throughout the whole
I hate
show.
that.
Oh my God,
God.
dude.
It was a little too much.
Oh, can I just say one more thing about that? Yo, SummerSlam, I enjoyed it, but you know what I didn't enjoy? What the fuck? During the match, how come they did so many replays in the match of the match?
It was a lot of replays.
Why would you do that? That's so annoying.
It was like a video game.
Yeah, it was. That's what I said in the review. The thing was booked like a damn video game, including all the stipulations in every match. Since when has SummerSlam become Extreme Rules?
Yeah, it was very extreme.
It's too
Every
much,
fucking
man.
match, except for Dom
Paul
and
Heyman
fucking
booked
AJ,
night
man.
2 of SummerSlam.
Like, what the hell, man? That's not SummerSlam.
Anyway, I guess
I'm
we're gonna.
just saying.
We have a lot to follow up on next week, man. We can talk some Jade Cargill next week, whether her stock has dropped or not after this performance at SummerSlam. We'll see where it goes. I wanna give it just a little time before we discuss that. We'll see what happens with Joey Swole. Once I get back to him, because I think the kid means well. I don't know.
He seems confused, Ray.
He seems confused, and I'm just gonna clarify something with him and let him know that, look, I forgive him, like he forgave Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Right? All
Tell him I
jokes
forgive
aside.
him too.
Yeah, we all forgive Joey Swole. I think, like I said, I think the kid means well. He's just trying to do what's best for business, and I can't
He's
hate on that.
panicking, man. That's what it is.
He's panicking, and I can't listen. If I have, you know how many followers he has on TikTok? He's got like 5 million on Instagram, over 1 million on Twitter.
I've seen.
It is what it is, man. Look, man, I hope the best for him. That's my sincere thought. But with that being said, let's go home with putting over what we got coming up. And I'll say this right off the bat. Tomorrow, join me in the Vet, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to jump into some Next Level Wrestling review, where we're going to talk some NXT. So I want you guys to, I'm going to put over my shit first. I want you guys to join us, man. We always have a really fun time. And the Pro Wrestling Reflection, I think they're doing, I don't know if they're doing Midnight Express. I forgot who the fuck they're doing, but they're doing something. Oh, I'm doing an A show on Wednesday with April Hunter. What are we talking about? Well, you're gonna have to tune in I think we're gonna be doing we're doing 10 p.m. on Wednesday. So I don't know if you guys want to jump in with that, but let me just take a quick look to see what the let me see yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing this week, even though Professor did in fact tag me. It is what it is, folks. Here it is. It's time to celebrate greatest rivalries in wrestling history as the PWR boys picked a great one. They go back to the 80s and relive the rivalry between that spanned the territories of Mid-South, WCCW, and the NWA. It is the Midnight Express and the Fantastic. So that's what they're going to be talking about, and that is a fucking cool feud between those boys. So please tune in, check out the Pro Wrestling Reflection. It'll be up on my Twitter probably Wednesday or Thursday, and it'll be up on Professor's YouTube usually on the same day, and you have the podcast on Saturday. And Wrestling with Rip Rogers, we got to give some love to them. We got to give some love to Stevie Richards, and I may be doing some things with Timmy Baltimore on Limpin' Ain't Easy. He reached out to me. We'll see what happens.
He's killing your lady, man. Shout out to Timmy.
He is killing it. We'll see. Don't forget the Smack Attack. We got the Monday Locker Room, folks. What else do we got? We got everything here. We got Die Wreckage, and of course the Impact Attack. Go check it out. It's up right now. Maddie, what you got going on with Suck My Balls?
I was going to say this upcoming Wednesday night at 10 p.m., the brand new episode of South Park drops. So check out, the channel, as we'll be dropping a new top takeaway video dissecting all of the top moments from the brand new episode. Last one we put out did some good numbers, but then we got age restricted. So we're going to try to make sure this week we don't show Donald Trump's teeny little weenie.
What?
Yeah. You didn't see the new episode?
No.
Oh, yeah. They did a deep fake AI thing of Donald Trump near the end of the episode.
That's awesome.
Where he's walking through the desert and he takes off all of his clothes and then he falls down and turns over. And they did a little thing with Trey Parker sticking his finger up so make it look like it's his actual teeny tiny weenie.
Hilarious.
But check it out at South Park Pod. We also, we will be probably rebranding the channel here at some point in the next couple weeks. As we're looking to start expanding on more reviews and stuff like that. So, but for the time being, continue to follow us at South Park Pod on all networks, and brand new podcasts we'll be recording tonight. Will be available. SMB number 291. Yeah, 291st podcast episode. So
it's weird. It's very rare that a show like The Simpsons, after all these years, they get kind of stale. But it seems like South Park is hitting a stride. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like a second wind.
Your thoughts, Matt?
I don't know.
Jimmy, what you got, buddy? Anything?
You just said what I've got going, so thank you for that, Ray. But other than that, I guess go check out the SummerSlam review shows that myself, RBV, and the Vet did. Night 1 was myself and RBV, and night 2 was with the Vet joining us. So go check them out. Other than that, yeah, man, you've already put everything over for me already, Ray. Thank you.
That's what we do, brother. We help each other out. We help each other out. And we look out. Hey, guys, hit up Joey Swole. Tell him that, we'll support him as long as he doesn't sell for the marks. All right? Can we do that? Can we tag Joey Small and tell him that Big Ray loves him? I love you, Joey. I love you, brother. What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, brother? With Big Ray Hernandez was wild on you, dude. Acha. Later, guys.
Back the fuck off!
Weird.
This is the Hustler Rogers. Yeah, it's fucking me. Yeah, and listen to the fucking Hamin Media Group. That's Ben Hamin Media Group from Rip Rogers. Go get him and go fuck yourself.
You fucking